Right, Mr. Horn. I've got to say, 19 Crimes. The one that Block has, which is just 19 Crimes red wine on it. It's 10.5%. This one is just the same, 187 millilitres, 11.5%. But this one, like I said, with the picture of the old woman on, is the Chardonnay. Obviously, they'd be shortening it to Chard. And they're the only two that I saw at Gould Tesco's today. Obviously, today is the 21st of December. And I actually was calling at Gould Tesco's on Buffy Road. I think we need to get some cat litter and some stuff because Asda at Scunthorpe, the pallet where the cat litter is usually located, was absolutely bare as old Mother Hubbard's cupboard. So if it's like Tesco's at Gould, like I said, this one is on a split aisle because most of the aisles are at the front to the shop, to the back of the shop, but this one, the long aisle is where all the booze is, but the split aisle I think is like bakery stuff, flour, and stuff for making buns. That's split into like but the only one at Gould Tesco's. So probably Tesco's at the Gallagher Retail Park in Scunthorpe probably will have a bigger choice. It'll be the end of the aisle with other the Jack Daniels and Coke tins and the Dead Man's Fingers rum and Coke tins and the gin and tonic. You get the gist. Rum or whiskey flavoured cans, mixers, and the pina coladas and that one with the Pims and lemonade tins. So these will be the end of the aisle in Gould Asda. That's only a fucking form of Netto, as you probably know, next to the railway station. The Asda at Scunthorpe. So when we're shopping, which will be next Sunday the 30th, Sunday, not fucking 30th, Sunday the 28th, because that's when we're having a post-shop nosh at Carver's Fish and Chip Restaurant. Because like I say, we are restricted with the shopping to Sunday trading hours. Whereas, just technically, 28th is just an ordinary day, Carver's will be open. Should be. I'll check. Till gone 9 o'clock, so we'll be get shopping out of the way, so we're not clock watching. Straight to Carver's, and obviously January the 3rd here. But we'll have a look next Sunday if we've got some 19 Crimes in. Anything different than what Gould Tesco's had, just the red wine and Chardonnay. Right, so let's have a butcher's. I have got the Liverpool match, Tottenham versus Liverpool, on Orrid's video on pause at the moment. I don't know whether I'm going to watch that or start watching some blots. Anyway, next, I'll stitch these videos together, but then I'll go straight into the snipping and a supping. Right, so here we go. First, again, this is the second part, but I will stitch them together so they come one whole. Oh, man. This is the 19 Crimes Chardonnay, that one there, with the old bag on thingy. So I don't know if it's one of these where they just get some leftover grapes and there's, unwanted grapes and just stick them in this case, tins and bottles, or those little cardboard carryouts. Right, so let's see if I can detect a difference from the one that Mr. Block uses. That's Mother's Ring doorbell pickup activity. Does it say I can pick up any difference from the pleasant but not world-shattering 19 Crimes red wine? Right. For fuck's sake. That's probably alright there, Ryan, at number 4, buddy. Up and down fucking drive. So, definitely, this is definitely a more dense. For fuck's sake! Turns out it wasn't Ryan from number 4. It was some acquaintance of mother, and at every moment it was that little wind chime sound. So I retract the statement. It was Ryan. I just checked and it wasn't. So if you hear the wind chimes, it's mother's ring doorbell detecting movement. Right. So this one has more of a denser fruity aroma. I mean, it is the same percentage, 10.5%, as the red wine, but the Chardonnay definitely there's a difference in the sniff test. It's more jammier, I think. But enough of the pontificating. I ain't a wine expert, as it's quite painfully obvious. Let's have a sup. Wow. Definitely distinctly different than the one that Block uses, the red wine one with that bloke's face on. This one with the old bag on it, the Chardonnay, it's I say it's has a jamminess to it. Both pleasant, but I am not a frequent wine drinker by any stretch. But yeah, the difference is not subtle, it's bold. But this is for a bog standard cheap wine in a tin or a can, um, product of Spain. It's not bad. You know, it's not too heavy. It's not too dense. It kind of has a subtle to distinct jamminess. Like you remember those you can make your own jam with jam. Fucking hell, jelly. That's pretty. It's like if Chardonnay had made those jelly kits where you get those done in that little squares as one, and you just did it as you needed to make it into jelly. Uh, it's like if there was Chardonnay wine was made into jelly molds, and you had those little squares, cut them square pattern on it, and it was melted or melted. It was basically made to become liquid. That's what that tastes like. Chardonnay melted jelly, but obviously in a liquid form. Otherwise, it wouldn't come out of that bastard tin, would it? Not bad. Only problem with them is, I mean, that's why white tin's a bit strong, smaller. It's a lot stronger than what I normally sup out of a tin. Yeah, and I know people look down on people who sup Carlin or Carlsberg or Kronenberg 1664, that kind of stuff, because the UK is a lot less stronger than the continental versions. But a few of them you could end up being clattered before you know it, because it is fairly pleasant. Like I said, not too heavy. So, Mr. Horn, I would suggest we'll see what Asda's got next Sunday, and then we'll get a couple of these 19 crimes each instead of those craft ales, and our taxi fares as well.